Good day everyone, and welcome back for another video. In today's video I'm going to do a short tutorial for Log4OM2. So we're not going to build or test anything, but in time I had a lot of emails asking me this question about how do I implement the web page generated by Log4OM2 that I can actually post that information on my website in a page. And in this video I'm just going to show you the way I did it on my website, and I thought it's a lot easier to make a video about it because it's a lot harder to explain in emails, and I replied in the past but it took me a long time trying to explain how I did it. So I made this video for Kilo Foxtrot 7 Zulu Victor Lima Kelly, and I'm going to show you the way I did it. And there's one more thing, to be able to use this method and to be able to post the web page generated by Log4OM2 into your website, you'll actually need a hosted website. So you need access to a server. It will not work if you're using Blogger or the free version of WordPress. You know, when you go to WordPress, you create an account and you can make a website over there because you don't have access to a server, or like a Wix website and similar stuff like this. So you need actually a server that you get access to, because you need an FTP account in order to connect that FTP account to Log4OM2. So the software will be able to upload that web page. And in my case, if you look on the website, it's going to upload that file every 3 minutes if I have any new QSO. So it's only going to upload the file if you have new data into the table. So yeah, it looks nice. Now obviously on mobile devices it will not work so great because it's not designed for mobile devices. So once you get to the table with the information, if you want to view the full information of a QSO, you'll have to scroll right a little bit. But it doesn't bother me too much because most of us we're using computers or laptops, and most of that information will be available. But even on mobile, if I want to see the full information of a QSO, I can scroll right, it's no problem, and then I scroll back left to get back to where I was. So yeah, let's not waste any time. I'll show you the way I'm doing this, and I hope it helps. Alright, so here's the logbook on the website. As I have the time in UTC that's continuously updating. I have this information telling you that it's updating every 3 minutes, and yeah, if I'm connected to internet, of course. If I'm not connected to internet, that won't work. And out of respect, obviously, I put a little logo here down below under the table. So first of all, we're going to go to the cPanel in my website, and here you have the FTP accounts. Now we're going to go into the FTP accounts, and obviously I'm going to try to hide some information, but I created an account that points directly to the folder where I have the Yankee Oscar 6 Delta X-Ray Echo.com website, the DX Explorer website basically. So you need to create that FTP account. You get the details, you know, the login information, the path, the password, and so on. And after that, this is where you're supposed to have all the information. So this is the web page generated by Log4OM. It's an HTML file, and this one will get uploaded automatically by Log4OM2. And after that, we are going to embed this web page into my WordPress website, for example. So this is the file that will get updated all the time, and you make sure that on permissions you have read group of words that are all clicked, and write also for user, so it's 644, and I'm going to click cancel here. But yeah, this is the stuff that you have to do on the server side. Here are the settings in Log4OM2. So first I'm going to click enable web page creation, and the source file, it's in here. See users, this is my user account, app data, roaming, Log4OM2 logbook template.html. So this is the template that Log4OM2 will create for you. Once you install the software, you will have already this logbook template available over there. I modified this template a little bit to fit my needs, and I'll show you that in just a second. App data, and then it's roaming, and I have Log4OM2 over here, and in here we have this logbook template. So this logbook template I modified a little bit. If I click edit with notepad, I changed the background of the table with different colors to fit my website, and some other stuff. Not too much, but I try to keep it simple. So if you want, let me know. I can send you this one if you want it to look just like it is on my website. But this is where the Log4OM will actually have this template for the web page that it will create for you. And the output, which is the actual file that we are uploading on the server, it's going to be this one over here. And this one is D2 work. Okay, let's see. Log4OM2 Webpage, and this is the actual page that we're uploading on the server. I don't know what's this one. HTML. Edit with notepad, and over here you can see that right now it's actually going to put all the all the data in the table with all the information that you actually see on the website. So this is the one that's going to be uploaded on the server. And here you click enable FTP upload. You're going to put the FTP server, the one that I have, FTP. Then you put FTP port. This depends on your hosting service, but in my case it's 21. Then remote file name. This is the same name of the file that you have here, basically the output that I just showed you earlier, the one that it's full with all the information from the logbook. And then you have the FTP user, and you put your username over here, and the FTP password, you put that one over here. Then you click save config. Oh, and by the way, you can check. Oh, so it actually updates my file every 60 seconds, not every 3 minutes. So I'm going to have to modify that information on the website. And you can click here the export the last 50 QSOs. And I said that I'm going to put more. So I'm going to put 100. And actually, let me put here 180. So it will update every 3 minutes. And then I click save and apply. And that's it. We're done in Log4OM2. With all the settings. So it's that simple. Now I'm going to log into the website, and I'm going to show you over there the way I implemented this, because it's a little bit complicated, but I got it to work anyway. Okay, so I have a WordPress based website, and I'm editing my pages with Elementor. So it doesn't matter if you're using Elementor or not, or if you're using just a plain WordPress, or the only important thing is that it should allow you to insert shortcode into the web page. And I have code snippets over here, and if you see, I have PHP. I'm going to click edit. So this allows me to create a shortcode for this implementation, and all I have is this information, PHP includes logbook.html, and that's it. This is what I do in code snippets, and then I just update the file, and it gives me a shortcode. And then I go over here onto the logbook, and I have time in UTC. This is some code that I got from some website. I can put this in a file, all the information, and I can put it on the website, and you can download. I'll put a link down below with all these snippets that I have and I used here. So here's the little title, you know, latest 100 QSOs, because I just changed the number. It will still update every 3 minutes, and in here we have this short code that I inserted. So this is the actual logbook, this table that you see over here, and after that here an image that points to Log4OM2 out of respect for them. And yeah, if you feel like supporting them, please do, because I'm sure they need all the support, same like I do. And yeah, after that it's really simple. There's nothing complicated. I hit publish, and I'm going to, here we have the code snippets. Here's the short code that I generated for the code snippet, and that's it, and we're done. And this is the logbook that will get updated. And now if I update the page, it will show here that it's 100 log entries, but obviously I need to regenerate that web page in Log4OM2 in order to have 100 QSOs here in this table. Probably I'll do some FT8 a little bit later, but not yet, because right now I'm getting ready for the second transmission from SAQ, Alexander Grimeton transmitter, and I will invite you to watch the next video following this one. Hopefully, and fingers crossed, I'm going to receive that transmission, because I'm using some strange setup for VLF today. So I hope this helps, and I hope you find this info useful. Again, down below in the video description, I'll put a text file with all these little snippets that I used, and yeah, I hope it helps. And thanks so much for watching. Until next video, 73 from Yankee Oscar 6 Delta X-Ray Echo.